Welcome to my table. Have a seat, and I'm going to tell you all about what you might need to know at work this week. So we have stack 1, the baby chick, stack 2, the skunk, and stack 3, the black bear. They're timestamped below, and here we go. All right, stack 1, the baby chick. You have the Empress, the 8 of Cups. Oh, that was this way. You have the 3 of Pentacles, and drop into your heart. So this might seem like a weird deck to use for a job or a work reading, but it's the one that wanted to speak to you today. This overall energy is about offering up what is in your heart in exchange for some divine gift. And it does indicate being emotionally invested in what you do for some of you. For others, it's like surrendering any sorrow in your heart brought by your work situation, surrendering it up to be healed and to be soothed and to be taken off your plate. So for your opportunity, you have the Empress, and this does bring in that emotional and fulfillment component. I feel like there's a creative opportunity to show how much more you are than whatever your role is, your job title is right now. It's a chance to level up and to add maybe not a raise, but a whole nother income stream based on something that you enjoy doing for its own sake anyway. Somehow demonstrating how much you care in the situation really gets someone's attention. And I also see you taking your power back from something that tried to make you feel like you weren't enough, and something that defined you as nothing more than your job title, where you're bringing an element of nurturing and love that people don't associate with that job typically. So finding meaning in something because you put it there by choice. You're seeing an opportunity to put your effort into something that matters. And that's going to provide you with more, be that income, be it time, or be it connection, but provide you with more potential to expand into purpose. Now the challenge you have the 8 of Cups. The challenge is that this is an opportunity that you're going to have to pursue and to go for. So you'll have to move out of your comfort zone in order to free yourself up to take advantage of it. So choosing this new opportunity does mean leaving something behind. What that is something familiar and known to you, but it's reaching its full potential, and it's not only never going to be more, but it won't leave room for more by other means. And so this opportunity is coming your way, but it's not falling out of the sky into your lap. It's coming into your orbit where you can reach for it if you want it. And this may be what you offer up to the universe in exchange for that gift. All right, and for your advice, you have the 3 of Pentacles. I can't think of a better card for work advice, but they're saying not to go it alone, to keep your references up to date, to say yes to every opening, to every in or offer, to practice or demonstrate your craft, even if you aren't doing it full time. Like that's how you slowly build your raft of clientele, of reputation. You build a name for yourself. So when people ask what you do, say whatever this Empress represents to you first before the other thing. Like as an example, I used to work in a warehouse full time and sometimes read tarot if I had like an Etsy order from time to time. So while this is not what I did, what they're saying to do, the advice would have been to answer, if someone says, "What do you do?" to say tarot reader before I said, "Oh, and I work in a warehouse." So identify yourself as the heart inspired thing, and then add if you work somewhere else. Like start creating something tangible to step into when you're ready. So that's what I have for you, stack 1. And if it helped in any way, let me know by hitting that like button, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you. All right, stack 2, the skunk. You have the King of Pentacles, exactly the guy you want in your work reading. The 6 of Swords reversed. The Fool reversed. Probably sound advice there. All right, your overall theme, Rings of Time. So first off, visual synchronicity here where he's kind of sitting on his little thing there. He's got his little thing there. I need to do better about pointing that kind of thing out. Anyway, it's about divine timing, and as bad as that may suck, I feel like we're all sick of the divine timing, like my time, but we're never going to know how many times this extra time was actually a gift, and whether we had time to grow and prepare for ourselves, the organization that we wanted to work for had time to grow and prepare for you, or a vacancy had to open up before it was worth it to even be available. So you might as well keep getting paid while you wait, right? So like I could go on. They're asking you to just go through the open doors and chill and rest and reflect and take advantage in the meantime, because you may need it, and you might need it before you can handle what's behind the door. You don't have to hurry. In fact, they're saying don't bother. Don't bother to hurry it along. It's actually going to be detrimental. So for your opportunity, you have the King of Pentacles. Literally the perfect card for a work reading. It's an opportunity to reach your fullest potential financially. Now, don't mishear that. It doesn't mean the fullest potential as a human, as in a trillionaire, but it means your fullest potential, your peak, your zenith of wealth and accomplishment, prestige and distinguishment. The high point of your professional life is in front of you still, and the opportunity to expand into that is presenting itself to you. Even right now with the news crying about everything is falling apart, inflation, whatever, jobs, you can capitalize and come out on top in your field. This can be a promotion. It could be something like tenure. It could be an investment paying off for you. Your own business finally making enough of a profit that you can start taking a paycheck, that kind of thing. Yeah, people think they own a business, they're going to start getting paid right away. It's not the case. So for the challenge, you have the Six of Swords reversed. And so the challenge is not to flee. It's to face your unique challenge head on. You have to accept the reality of the situation so that you can take strategic action with accurate data, not what you wish the data were. So remember that you are on the universe's timeline, and it kind of looks like you're at a red light right now. So you run that red light, you get a ticket, which is like in the form of repeating a lesson, or you smash into another problem that would have been cleared out of the way if you had waited your turn, or like being in a rush to get into some investment opportunity, where if you had taken a week's worth of deep breaths, you'd have seen it all implode and everyone lose everything before you got in. Or hurrying to get that house before interest rates go up, only to have the bubble burst and now the house not be worth what you paid for it. Or like, I keep thinking of things that are just coming in, like a promotion in a company that's about to lay off a bunch of middle management, but it was going to keep all of the labor. You're getting my point, how divine timing does serve an important protective purpose. And so you have to face the situation you're in now and not be jumping to the next thing. So for your advice, you have the Fool reversed, pretty much the same thing, looking before you leap. It's saying it's not time, but it will be soon. So stay calm and alert, because the opportunity is coming. And sometimes they say, it goes around a lot where they say there is no perfect time, you'll never be ready, so you should just go. And that's true. Maybe there is no perfect time, but there's definitely a worst time. So taking a beat to plan could be like a glider that carries you safely past that worst time crocodile pit that might be there right now. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Stack 2. And if it helps in any way, let me know by hitting that like button, and I'll talk to you next time. Thank you. All right, Stack 3, the bear. You have the Four of Swords, Temperance reversed, and the Hierophant reversed. Cool, interesting. Okay. And then, okay, your overall theme of simplicity, pretty straightforward. The answers are going to be simple. The answers are going to include the word less. Not to be confused with easy, but just low on the quantity of factors. So break things down into bite-sized pieces, into elements. I feel like complex problems can be solved with one-word answers at this time. At the very least, don't be adding logs to the fire if you can help it. All right, so your opportunity, you have the Four of Swords. I think we would all love to have this card right now. It's exactly that simplicity. This could be an opportunity to take some time off, to take some kind of leave of absence, a paid vacation, or if a job is ending, getting like some kind of severance time to recover before leaping into the next thing. You could also have a shot at a more private workspace, getting your own office, or to work on some kind of solo project, and you might be pursuing remote work or a work from home situation. I see you having fewer responsibilities, like a less active phone, a greater ability to focus and to be present. You could also be shifting your schedule to work better with your circadian rhythm so that you can get more sleep and be better rested. Or it could also be like moving down to part-time, that kind of thing. Just it's a step back and it's a step within. So your challenge is temperance reversed, knowing what to cut out or to how to extricate yourself, how to peel away. It feels like a struggle to know who you are if you aren't baked into this organization, or what to do if you aren't doing everything. Some of you, it might not be knowing how to make a clean break, or for others, how to spot, just how to reduce some things, but not everything. Not altogether. So there's also a lack of clarity on what you might be able to give up or do without in exchange for things being easier. It might be unclear what things might self-eliminate when you cut back, like expenses that you take on to maintain something that you own that complicates things more than the thing itself actually alleviates. Does that make sense? So like a fancy coffee maker, that okay, you can make coffee at the push of a button, but cleaning it is a bitch. Where the pour over, yeah, it takes a minute while you meditatively pour your water over like a Japanese tea ceremony. But then what you do, you toss the thing in the dishwasher and that's it. It's actually, you pick your balance there. But anyway, long story short, parsing out these things, that's the challenge. So for your advice, you have the Hierophant reversed. Throw out the book and think outside the box. So whatever has worked for everyone else for always and ever, it's not going to work in this case. Whatever you consider to be normal or conventional, whatever, bestseller book is out there telling you how to simplify your life, the status quo, you're paddling against that. You're petting the cat backwards. Everything in our culture and society pushes for more stuff, more money, more fingers and more pies, all of it making you feel like less and less. Watch how less helps you feel like more, helps you feel like enough. Look how gorgeous this simplicity image is, really, without flashy colors, hardly any detail, and yet what emotion and peace it evokes effortlessly. So like the Hierophant upright can be a corporate ladder. And so in the reverse, they might be saying that your happiness is a rung down, not a rung up. So that's what I have for you, Stack 3. And if it helped in any way, let me know by hitting that like button, and I'll talk to you next time. Thank you.